Well, good morning. Gosh, I heard about half of you. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Nice to see you today. My name is Mike. Everybody's looking good today. So let's see, what are we here for today? How many are here for astronaut training? No? What are you here for? Substitute teacher training. How many teachers we have in here? And then by the end of the day, everybody's going to raise their hand, right? Substitute teaching. Is that a tough job? Is it more difficult than being a regular teacher? It is?
Yes.
How long does it take for word to spread around the school that there's a substitute in 102? 10 minutes? The texting nowadays?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, like lightning. Like lightning. Are substitute teachers targeted more than regular teachers?
Yes.
Yes. Even you teachers with years of experience as a regular teacher in the classroom, you're going to face a whole different world out there. They don't know you. You don't know their parents. It's a whole different world you're walking into. Who is the only stranger in that classroom?
You are.
Stuart? It's going to be you. It's going to be you. You are the stranger in the classroom. Therefore, you have to take steps to diffuse that belief that's held across the nation, I believe across the world, that a day with a substitute is a day off, right? It's a party day. It's a day to try all your stunts. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk a lot about the tools that you have, the tools that we're going to give you to have on hand when you show up in order to kind of debunk that theory that this is a day to target the substitute, a day to play. Correct? We're going to be taking a look at a number of things. And when you leave here today, even those of you that have a lot of years of experience are going to have some new tools to deal with classroom management here in the year 2008. It's a little different than it used to be, right? When I first went to school, hey, if you didn't know the answer, the teacher might crack you on the knuckles. They did that back in the 50s. In fact, the teacher had a paddle that had my name on it. I think my dad gave it to her too. Yeah, that was classroom management. In today's day and age, you can't use any type of physical contact, correct? Therefore, we got to use a lot of smarts. We got to use a lot of psychology, correct? We got to be smart, right? Empress, we got to be smarter than what, a 6th grader? 5th grader? That was last year, 5th grader. I think it's 6th grader this year. That's right. Now, a lot of you ask, who are you and why are you up there and what are you doing? My name is Mike Smith. I'm your trainer today. And I've been doing this about 50 years. Started when I was 7. It was one of those parents take your kid to work day, and I never left. Actually, my mom didn't even know the difference because she had 10 kids. Kathy, Marge, Dean, Vic, Joe, Pete, Mike, Bernie, Paul, Tony. And that's where my first experience in a classroom was, way before I went to a classroom. My mom would set up the room and there'd be 3 rows of 3, and the oldest kid got to stand up front and teach. And yes, when my sister Kathy would come around and ask me questions, I had no idea. She would take the ruler and crack me on the knuckles. And I learned quickly that in that day and age, that was the technique that was used to get your attention and make you behave. I'm seeing a lot of head shaking over here.